Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to do a perpendicular bisector, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to measure my triangles. This is a little sloppy, this triangle right here. This is 80 to 80 millimeters, so I'm gonna 80 millimeters. I'm writing upside down. 80 millimeters for that side. I'm going to do all three sides first. So that was 80 millimeters. This one is coming in at 90 millimeters. And my third side is coming in at 69 millimeters. So let me start with this 80 millimeter side. I know my 80s tables, and I realize that half of 80 is 40. So I'm going to get my midpoint like this. I'm just going to come out here to 40. There's my midpoint. And my perpendicular bisector is going to be a perpendicular line that goes through the midpoint of that side. So that means it's going to come up here to 90. Notice how I'm laying my protractor right there at the midpoint, and I'm going to come up. Let me get a different color going. Here we go. Here's my perpendicular bisector, and boom, there we go. Now let's go to my side that's 90 millimeters. Half of 90 is 45, so I'm going to come out here to 45 millimeters right here. Now let me show you another way that I like to do this. If you don't have a protractor, you could simply grab something that you know is 90 degrees, like a post-it note, and lay it on there and right at the midpoint, and boom, now you have your perpendicular bisector. And last but not least, this side here is 69 millimeters. And if you don't know your 69s tables, you might have to get a calculator going. It's going to be 34 and a half. So 34 and a half right there, not quite 35. And then I'm going to lay a protractor right there at the midpoint, and I'm going to mark it at 90, and come up through here, and boom, there is my circumcenter. I can't write circumcenter upside down, so you'll just have to pretend that it says circumcenter. All right.